Well, hi babies, hi cuties, hi darlings, hi sweets. I hope this video finds you well. This is a general message, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Whenever you find it, it is the right time because it is timeless. I will never reach out to you for personal readings, for one, and two, I'm not doing them. So please report those people, not me. Yeah, let's get into it. Only high vibrating energies aligned with only pure source allowed through you, near you, and around you, through me, near me, and around me. All other energies need to fuck right off, ho. Alright. Cleanse that energy. Alright, so the first thing while I was coming on here is the theme here is you go to do a 30-minute job on your car, like you're replacing a sensor or something, and it turns into an 8-hour job. So like that kind of energy. So if you've ever worked on a car and that's happened to you, you know the energy and you're like, why did this have to, this was supposed to be so simple, what the fuck is this? So if that's happening to you right now, we're gonna get some clarity on the why this is happening. Man, it was supposed to be just a quick little job and it turned into a whole shit show. What is this? Why is this happening? Why am I being met with this challenge, right? Why is the viewer being met with this challenge? Ten of fucking Pentacles, bitch. So, as annoying as it is, it's preparing you for your legacy. This is part of your legacy. This essentially what I'm getting here is the way to have a good story is you have to have a problem to overcome, right? You have to have contrast, you have conflict. It's gonna make a good story. It's gonna be what paves, you know, it's like when you're, oh, how did you become so successful? Oh, I had this problem, I had this, blah, 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 you know, all this. This is part of that. This is part of your success story. Watch, I just end it there. Later, dude. You're like, no, I'm straight fighting for my life. Like, I want a little more clarity, please. Why are we being met with this challenge? Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So there's some grief that needs to be felt in order for you to have this success, this opening. It's like you had to lose something. You had to feel, that's what it is. Okay, so this is part of you losing part of yourself, part of who you used to be, what you thought life was, what you thought, you know, before you became aware of what the fuck it was. Like, that is leaving. Your ways of your family, that's leaving you. This is all grief. You may have actually lost somebody. That is necessary for you to keep evolving. And we have trust. It did come in reverse. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So there might be some distrust that you're having to get rid of. Some lack of faith that you're having to fight through. That is, seriously, that is one of the hardest things, because when you you're going on faith. That means there's no physical, visible, tangible sorry, I couldn't think of the word. Now I'm like blanking on it. Proof, there we go, that this is a thing, that's true. So it's reminding, for one, that's letting go of this like logical, scientific, clinical person within you. Yes, you can still be that smart, badass person, but you also have to let go of that. Man, I'm blanking on that word. It's pissing me off now. Not critic, not cynical, but oh fuck. It's gonna piss me off. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Somebody's in the comments like yelling it like, I know the word you mean. Synonym. Skepticism. God bless it. There we go. That's the word I wanted to use. Skepticism. So you gotta, that's letting go of that completely. That is fucking hard. And this is why you are being met with all these challenges. There is some skepticism, something that's poisoning your faith. And it's poisoning your life. It's making things difficult. You are being met with these challenges because if you want this thing, this legacy, this thing you are destined for, you got to get past. All of these challenges are stirring up this skepticism, stirring up these things that need to leave, need to go. And that this is no longer part of you. And you know it. This was never part of you. It was just, you came into past that veil of forgetting and you forgot who you were. You forgot what the truth, bitch, you can't make this up, tower. It's breaking down anything that is no longer serving you. It's challenging your faith. These moments are meant to challenge your faith, meant to challenge, and that's that trust, meant to challenge your trust until you get so strong in your faith and who you are, what you're on a soul level, and bringing that to the 3D world. You can't be fucked with otherwise. So this is all challenging that to make you better. Anything else? Yeah, that it's breaking down any of these faulty thought forms, beliefs, because that tower card where the dude's getting bucked off the horse, I will say, if you fucking get your shit rocked by a horse, you kind of, especially the same horse, and you have to get back on that thing, you're like, are you gonna do this to me again, motherfucker? Are we done? Are you gonna do this to me again? And you kind of have to like get past that fear of like, fuck, I don't want to get hurt again. Like, what the hell? Like, and you know, that horse is kind of looking at you like, what? Motherfucker, you did that. So it's like, there's fear in things that have happened. And this is your challenge to trust that it's not always, like you had that physical thing, like this has happened to me before. I got bucked off the horse. And there were so many different, you know, it's hard to get past that fear of like, oh, this is going to happen again. It's the same horse. It's the same thing. This is the same exact situation. It's a hard thing to get past because you see all that physical shit, but having faith of like, if I get back on this horse, it's not going to happen again. That is true faith because you had the physical proof that that happens. You know, let's say the horse's tail got caught in some barbed wire and they're like, fuck that. I've had a horse act up when they were just going by a yucca plant and it like scratched their leg in the wrong way and they they did not like it. And all of this stuff we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, is to stir up all this stagnancy that's within you, all these stuck, it's like this thinking, this fear, these emotions that are stuck in you that are meant to flow through you, and you just get on with your time, they get stuck, snagged up, like the barbs catch within you. And this is supposed to catch those. It's supposed to stir up those things so you can see it and finally let it go. This is no longer part of you. Grieve that. Even though it's not serving you, there's still a grief process to that. All right, King of Pentacles upright. Yeah, as soon as you get past, so the Tower is meant to break down, because we have the Tower card, right? And then that Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Tower is breaking down any sort of stagnancy, rigid thinking, shit that's not you. Stuff that has been pushed on you and you allowed it into yourself, and then it's stuck. This stuff needs to move through. It needs to flow. And as soon as you do, you're going to be in that King of Pentacles energy. I'm seeing this guy as like, for one, the king is the master of the suit. He's done it all. He's lived it all. The ace, or, you know, the one, whichever, the ace to the king, it's like he's done it, everything. He knows his limitations. He knows what he can do, his abilities, and he still keeps pushing. Living through these challenges, which the King of Pentacles has. He's lived through the stagnancy, the fear, the loss, isolation, gaining it all and losing it all, taking opportunities and failing at it. You know, he's done it all, and that has made him the master. And with all of our suit cards, our minor cards being, so we have the Ten of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles with the Tower. All of our minor arcana are pentacles. So this is all 3D shit. This is because you're physically experiencing this. And this is how you make your physical experience better, by letting this go and standing in your faith. It sounds contradictory when you say it, but that's what it is. It sounds absurd, wacky. It's a little wacky. Dude, you cannot motherfucking make this up, bitch. Another Eight of Pentacles. With the Eight of Pentacles that in reverse that fell directly onto that Knight of Pentacles. Dude, this is straight up going back to, look, if you're a farrier, you've been kicked a few fucking times. If you're shoeing horses, you've been kicked a few fucking times. But guess what? That's how you make your money. So you got to get up, dust yourself off, see if you're bleeding, and go back to shoeing that horse. And this is where it is. It's like these faulty foundations of like, okay, well, motherfucker, you better not do it again. I don't know. This is my job, so I have to do it. With it being in reverse, it's like, oh, I'm giving up this. You're met with these little tests of like, do you really want this? You need to undo this fear because this is what your challenge is. This is what you're meant to do. So if you're in a situation where you're comfortable and you're not wanting to break past this because it's like, oh, I have kids, I have to feed their mouths, people depend on me, or what if I'm not qualified enough, or whatever it is, you gotta let that shit go, because you're never going to live that until you break past this. And these challenges that are you being met with are showing you how resilient you are. You can get through any of this. Yeah, and the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and you're choosing not to see it from this perspective. These challenges that you're being met with, for one, they're meant to stir up the feeling of low self-worth, fear, see, I'm a failure, blah, 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 whatever it is. This thought that you have of, I'm a failure, I'm not good enough, whatever it is. These things are happening to change that perspective so you can be like, oh, I can get through anything. Fuck it. It's not a failure. It's a lesson. Oh, I just gained so much more knowledge by pushing through this. I didn't give up and just go have a mechanic do it. I did it myself. Whatever it is. And this is literally giving you your legacy, your mastery. All of these things are happening for you. And we have the Knight of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. And that's like just jumping to conclusions. So you falling, see, I knew I was a failure. Oh, I fucked it up or whatever it is. I knew I wasn't qualified enough or whatever. Like, all of that shit is just fear. And you gotta have, this is meant to challenge your faith and finally get into this solid knowing, confidence, knowing who the fuck you are. One more from this. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And I'm seeing this with it being green. It's like heart health, heart chakra. It's like a spiritual health thing, and that's going to reflect, like, let's say you feel like weak right now or tired or whatever. For one, you're like undoing a lot of shit. And ooh, that's a good example. So like, let's say like when the doctor says like, oh, you have 6 months to live, you have the choice to listen to them or be like, I'm gonna prove you wrong, motherfucker. Let's see about that. And then you live like 10 more years, right? You have that choice. And to have faith or to allow something outside yourself that has happened, you know, once or whatever it is, you've seen the physical thing happen, but it's not this, you don't have to agree to the cycle. Oh, I've seen it happen before, like somebody's broken my heart before and they cheated on me before. So everybody does that. For one, that's not serving you, that's sabotaging, because your ego wants to feel safe and be ready and prepared, but you're also agreeing to that. And so you're attracting, like literally you could be with the right person, but you in this ego shit, in this I've seen it 1,000 times kind of shit, you agree to that, and then this person ends up doing that because you push that energy out there. Let's say if you're in a relationship and you're like, oh, I'm always used by people. This person may not be a user that you end up being with, but you allow that energy to come in because you're like, oh, they're always trying to use me. So you're looking for it. And then you are emitting that energy. So that person's like, okay, well, fuck, I guess I'll use you. Like, it's just, you're attracting that. And what your faith needs, and it's just, you've seen it before physically. So your faith is challenged to go with what you see outside, which is the easier route, or to challenge your faith and not allow the challenge to break you, and in fact follow your faith, which is like the way fucking harder thing to do. I hope that made sense. I feel like that was like too jumbled to say, but following your faith is the harder thing, but most rewarding. Oh, bitch, you cannot motherfucking make this up. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Like I said, you can agree to that doctor telling you you're gonna live 6 months, or you can be like, nah, you're not God. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you fuck off with that comment, and I'm gonna write my own path. I'm gonna trust in my faith and not, you can't tell me because you're outside of me. And I am gonna listen to my heart, to that heart health. I'm going to trust my faith. instead of something outside of myself, which is difficult because this is all physical shit with the pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck to the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it's all physical. It's happened. People have helped hurt you. People have done you wrong. But now it's time to change that. Break the cycle with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's hard because you have the physical proof that it's happened before. But you can change that by standing in your faith and not attracting that energy anymore. That's breaking the cycle. And it's hard because people around you are going to be like, you're delusional, whatever. Like, you're going to have everything challenge that. If you could be in the most toxic motherfucking relationship and you have the faith that you can be in a healthy relationship, things are going to move around for you. Either that person changes or that person just disappears on you and the right person comes in. You don't have to do all this extra work of like, oh, I see who you are, blah, blah, blah. You are attracting that energy. It is challenging your faith. It is challenging your self-worth, knowing what you're worth, and then being like, okay, this is what I deserve. I'm going to move accordingly. And this person can fall off or change. People, like, you can literally jump into the next timeline where this person treats you like the best partner ever. It's just a matter of it's challenging your faith because you've only seen it in the physical, them acting up, acting stupid, being shitty. You can jump into that timeline, into this different realm where that isn't happening anymore. You can. But that is a true test of your faith. It's hard because you fully, wholly, all of you has to fully be in agreement with that. Because if you have any sort of inkling, little seed of doubt, you're still going to attract the bullshit. I'm going to do one more deck and then we'll... Oh man, that was a lot. That was too many. Yeah, I just want to feel. I don't want that many. Y'all, I love it when it comes together like this. So when the Discipline card came out, and look, we have the Belief card, number 11. If you see 11 today, that is your confirmation that you're being checked on that. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth. Bitch, what'd I say? Based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. Reminding yourself that you are of pure source. You are a beautiful star. You are of love. You are of God. And that's what you are at your base. That is your worth, of God. That is the greatest worth ever. And that's who you are. And knowing that you are worthy of wonderful things. It's just if you're willing to receive it or not and change that, oh, I've seen it 1,000 times. It happens like this. Changing that belief into solid faith and knowing that you are worthy and of love and of pure source of God, and that you shall receive great, wonderful, amazing things. All of these challenges are meant to stir this feeling up so you can finally release it and stand in your faith and be like, nah, I deserve good things. I really do. And these shitty things that keep happening, these roadblocks, these challenges, whatever it is, are meant to bring these yucky feelings up so you can finally let go. Cosmic Flower, number 18. The frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. You have the ability to co-create, but it's required faith, belief, discipline, trust, and changing this thought form, stepping into this faith will cause grief, because there's this old part of yourself that has seen it 1,000 times and had this strong belief. It's challenging a faulty belief you had, which was, oh, bad things happen. I've seen it before, and the belief that things cannot change, that grand things can shift. There's a lot of purple here in this reading. So we have trust and discipline and this belief card, and they're all purple. So that's really highlighting to me. So that's the third eye, crown chakra shit. Trust, discipline, belief. Number 11. Don't forget what I said about 11. If you see 11 somewhere, you're being called out. And it's a reminder to believe and change that belief. I'm also getting, it's like if you have that, you get like ear ringing, or like suddenly you're thinking this awful thought and you start like choking or coughing, like that is your body rejecting that awful thing that you're thinking. Like it's like your higher self is being like, dude, we're not doing this anymore. Do you want it? Like, because you have the desire to change and have this great life and stand in your faith, and these little things that are happening, like that could even be like you stub your toe or whatever. It's like bringing attention to it, because that thought right there was self-limiting and self-destructive, and that needs to be broken down and step further into this faith. Fucking A. I hope you have a wonderful day, babies. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Keep going strong. I'm so hyped for you to like change this and have this like dope like perspective. Love you, babes. Bye.